Now to our panel, Solus Dan Greenhaus, Northwestern Mutual's Matt Stucky. It's good to have you both with us. Dan, I go to you first. What do you make of the Journal story? Does it have you sit back and say, okay, this was what we were worried about in the beginning, or not so much?
Yeah, it's smoke. I think your point you've made about the OpenAI's ability to seed various companies in various places at various times is crucially important. So obviously, if their revenue is impaired, then you would have to, the hair on the back of your neck would go up about some of those investments. But I also think it's important to build a little bit off of what Alex was saying. The compute's going to get used. It may just be that OpenAI is, to the point, is just getting taken by Anthropic right now. We've seen Anthropic users go up, and OpenAI's are somewhat stagnant. So it might just be an inter-LLM rotation, if you will.
Sure, but even very smart voices who have a history in technology. I go back to Michael Dell. I don't know whether it was 6 months ago or what have you, suggesting, yeah, ultimately you're gonna overbuild because you usually do, but we're not there yet. But the point is, you're going to get there. What if we get there faster than we once thought?
Well, of course, that would be deleterious. I've never once on the show denied the fact that we are at some point going to overbuild. There will be losses and write-downs and a decline in valuations. That's going to happen. It's impossible not to overbuild, especially when you have several CEOs, as we've noted ad nauseum, saying I'm much more likely to overbuild than underbuild.
Oh, sure.
Yes. So that's a given. The question is timing. But to the point, I don't hear anything, and we're going to shift at some point to the earnings this week. We still don't hear anything about supply even catching up to demand, let alone exceeding it. And to the extent that we hear that again this week, and everybody expects that we will, demand far exceeding supply, then we're no closer to this mysterious end that we keep referring to today than we were yesterday or the day before.
That is the great question as we get set to hear from four of the most important companies on earth in overtime. Matt, tomorrow, how much is this market now dependent on what happens with these numbers?
I think it's incredibly important just in terms of what's been driving stocks higher so far this year. It's been the earnings story. The geopolitical headlines have been non-reassuring to say the least, but the earnings story has been the brightest one. And your leading kind of hitters in that story have been the companies that are going to be reporting after the close on Wednesday. And to Dan's point earlier, I think what we're going to hear is more of the same, just more about continued constraints around what supply is like on compute versus any lack of demand. And so, when the story came out this morning with the Wall Street Journal talking about, OpenAI missing numbers, I would point to what we're seeing in real time in terms of the pricing for GPUs just continuing to move higher. To me, that's tightness in the market versus any kind of concerns about what the demand environment is today.